Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters crew. MLB Legend Shuffle Draft Rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. You know what, that was probably the cleanest intro I've ever done. Year number 1. Last episode, we took on the Heaters and the Platypi here in a interleague doubleheader, and we ended up beating both the top teams in the Epic Division, winning 3-0 against the Heaters in a combined shutout between Danny Deals and, I believe, Eric Gagne. And then we also managed to rally back from a I think it was like 6-1 deficit against the Platypi as Jason Giambi hit 3 home runs and drove in all 7 of our runs to give us the victory as Elaine Munstar vultured the win out of the bullpen behind Durbin Holmes. With that, we're now on a 3-game winning streak and are actually division leaders for the first time in the series. We are now 12-11. We are 1 game ahead of the Herbivores in first place of the division. Today's episode, we are taking on the Wild Pigs and the Moose, 2 division rivals we have not yet seen this season. So we're going to play the game 25 with Randy Johnson on the mound against Burl Chinning, because I've seen Wonderfloss plenty of times in the series, across my series. And then on the other game, we are going to do... I believe we are going to either do Durbin Holmes again against Vanderwink or Danny Deals against Drem Quilita. We'll see which one I feel like doing more, because I've seen both Quilita and Vanderwink, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick in that case. It's just, do I want to pitch with Deals again or do I want to pitch with Holmes again? And I'm leaning towards Danny Deals. Alrighty, let's get it on. We got his first game to sit through here. McDowell on the mound versus Wonderfloss. McDowell 1-3 with a 6 ERA and a 1.58 WHIP. Wonderfloss 0-1 with a 1.82 ERA and a 1.01 WHIP. We'll set the lineup for that game, and we'll throw the sim up there. Let's see what happens. Can they win without me? Got 3 in the first inning, and we never look back. We win 5-2 as we extend our division lead against the last place Wild Pigs. Okay. Oh, alright, management. Meania's asking you who you thought should have stayed home in today's game. Who do you throw under the bus? Dempsey's got more future for us, I think, so let's do Casper. Because the Velarde had a good game there in the sim. He had a home run as well. So, looking around the league, any roster moves? McDowell loses 4 junk. Not ideal for a 23-year-old. You're not supposed to decline. Platypi do make a roster move. They bring in the former Major League Yankees closer, Goose Gossage, as they're going to get rid of J.J. Putz. Or Poots. Sorry, J.J. Player development, what do we got? Okay. Alright, so this one for Bradford is now available. I don't like Bradford particularly. Sorry, Chad. But this is a cheap upgrade, and we've got money, so let's go ahead and go at it. 2 velo to 4. Does not get the bonus 5. But does not get volatile either, so... No harm, no foul. He is now a C overall, though. Congratulations, Chad. You actually improved. And then the next one we can get is this one in 2 games, I believe. And this one up here in 2 games. Now, this one we're not getting because the worst thing you can do is give a catcher noodle arm. And this one is actually a good one for Taters. He could use some extra speed, so... And it's a cheap upgrade, and he might get a backup position out of it, so that would be nice. Alrighty, sim up to the next one here. Got a couple to get through here. We'll just sim right through these. No need to look at them. It's still a little early. Alright, so we are now have a 2-game division lead on the Herbivores and the Moose. Let's take a look at this matchup against the Wild Pigs. On the mound, locked in Randy Johnson, our ace, 1-3 with a 4.39 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP. And on the mound for the Wild Pigs, it is rookie Burl Chinning. He's 3-1 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP. Wild Pigs coming into game 24 here on the season, so this is their 4th man in the rotation. And for us, we are on our 25th game, so this is our ace. Lineup we're going to use for this game, let's have a look. Willie Wilson leading off in center, locked in, followed by Kimmy Smoke behind the dish. Giambi DHing, he's batting 3rd. Mashed Taters tense at first base, he'll bat 4th. Ava Blanc in right field batting 5th. Ron Gann is in left field today batting 6th. Rodney Park at shortstop batting 7th. Ron Say at third base batting 8th. And locked in at second base is Mark Ellis batting number 9 with Johnson on the mound, who's also locked in. Let's go. Game 1 coming at you here for today's episode. Let's see how we do. So going to Founders Field, so we're on the road. Pigs looks like they build around their contact hitting. Going all in on that market. Power, speed, defense, and rotation are all above average. Bullpen, I believe, is average at best. So And unfortunately, it's not working out for them right now. They have a losing record, and they're currently in last place in their division.
Game time at Founders Field. Mind your step on the sticky, squelchy floors. It's time for the ball game.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where they need to figure it out right now because we are approaching the end of the halfway mark of the season. If you're not contenders, you're pretenders. Wilson leading off. He's locked in, hitting 227, 5 RBIs on the year with first pitch Slayer active. He'll face rookie Burl Chinning. Chinning on the year, 3-1. He has a 3.38 ERA, which is actually third best in the starting rotation. 10 earned runs given up, 127 whip. 5 starts on the year. He's got a 26 2/3 innings pitched, 25 hits surrendered, 9 walks, 2 homers, a wild pitch, 2 hit batsmen, and 17 strikeouts. Batting average against 245 on the year for Chinning. We'll take a look at the Pigs lineup when they come up. Curveball away, strike called to Wilson, 0-1. That's low, 1-1. That's away, 2-1. Heater down, hit back to Chinning. He'll fumble it behind the mound. He'll pick it up and has no play. Infield single for Willie Wilson. Next up, catcher Kimmy Smoke with Volatile, hitting 196, 3 RBIs on the season. Not a great year for Kimmy. Pick off to first, back safely is Wilson. There it goes. Heater inside, strike called, throw down, is late. Stolen base there for Willie Wilson as he gets the easy jumps bonus from Chinning. Wilson's 7th steal of the year. He's 7 for 8. 0-1 the count to Kimmy. Chased it inside, strike call, swung through it, 0-2. Chased it in the dirt, strike 3 off the catcher's glove. Throw to third will keep Wilson there at second as Smoke will reach on the drop third strike, no out recorded. So a strikeout for Chinning, but the runner reaches. 2 on, none down for Jason Giambi, the DH. Hitting 262 with 9 homers, 18 RBIs on the year, coming off a 3-homer game last episode against the Platypus. He drove in 7 runs. Curveball at the knees, driven by Giambi deep to left center field. That's carrying well. It's going to get over the diving glove of the left fielder. Good effort there by Billy LeBoink, but he's going to miss it. It's a 2-run double for Giambi as both runners score. It is 2-0.
First base, number 24, Mash Taters.
Mash Taters coming up next. First baseman 10, sitting 295. 4 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Fastball away, line to left field hard, but it's right at Billy LeBoink. 1 down. Next up is right fielder Ava Blanc. She's hitting 386, 4 homers, 14 RBIs on the year for the rookie. Another RBI chance for her here. Hit her way up the third base line, grounded. Martinez there. Tags Giambi going for third, throws across the first late. Fielder's choice, 2 down, runner at first for left fielder Ron Gant. Hitting 265, 4 homers, and 4 RBIs on the year for Gant. Heater away, check swing loaded from Chinning, ball 1. Heater away, slow roller up the middle, under Chinning's glove. Whoopity picks it up, taps the runner, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 1, it's 2-0 after the double by Giambi. LeBoink, Carter, and Hicks do up first here for the Wild Pigs, as we'll take a look at their numbers. Randy Johnson on the hill for us. Leading off is left fielder today, Billy LeBoink, coming over from the B-Wolves, hitting 195, 3 homers, 8 RBIs on the season. He'll face Randy Johnson. Randy, our ace, 1-3, 4.39 ERA and a 1.07 whip. 20 earned runs given up in 6 starts, totaling 41 innings pitched, 40 hits surrendered, 7 homers, 4 walks, 51 strikeouts to lead the team, and a batting average against of 252. Lineup for the Pigs. After Billy LeBoink, it is former Major Leaguer catcher Gary Carter, who came up with the Expos and also played for the New York Mets when they won the title in '86. Darcy Hicks, 10th DH. He comes over from the wide loads. Batting fourth, third baseman Edgar Martinez, Major Leaguer, famously from the Mariners, played his entire career there. Great story on how he was actually discovered. We'll go into it when he comes up to bat. Batting fifth, former Major Leaguer first baseman Billy Williams. I believe he's from the Cubs. He's locked in. Batting sixth, second baseman Sloop Whoopity from the Buzzards. Batting seventh, also from the Buzzards, shortstop Mario Mustachio. And also from the Buzzards, 3 teammates, right fielder Dano Yoshida. And batting ninth is Overdog, former Major Leaguer center fielder, the Flying Hawaiian, Shane Victorino, famously from the Philadelphia Phillies. On the bench, they have Vinny Vortex from the Crocodons, shortstop Nacho Chris from the Moose, center fielder Wade Hobbs from the Wideloads, and former Major League catcher Sandy Alomar Jr., who I believe is from the Indians, if I remember correctly, or at the time they were the Indians. They are now the Guardians, and he also played for the White Sox, if I remember correctly. Moving to pitching, they have former Major Leaguer Bert Blyleven. I don't remember where Blyleven's from. I should have looked that up beforehand. They have former Freebooter starter Winnie Noel. Hey, Winnie, nice to see you. And obviously Dern Wonderfloss, who's from the Moonstars. Moving on to their bullpen, they have rookie Swirly Cutstift, who I can never remember where she's from. I believe she's from the Sirloins, but don't quote me on that. Former Major Leaguer Jeff Facero. I do not remember where he is from. Former grappler reliever Tucker Turlington, former Sawtooth reliever Libby Doe, and a rookie closer Lynette Abetta. He was a free agent to start the series. Let's get it on. Johnson ready, here we go. Heater fouled off, 0-1. Change away, a new pitch for Johnson, whiff through it, 0-2. A collector active, two-seamer up, chased it high, strike 3. First punch out for Randy. He's starting off on the good foot. Or right foot. Gary Carter up next, former Mets catcher, ace exterminator active, hitting .218 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. He always seemed to excel at hitting better pitchers in the league. Work well down and in low, ball 1. Gary Carter, of course, is in the Hall of Fame. I believe he has over 300 career home runs, if I remember correctly. It's either 3 or 400. Slider low, hitting the hole. Past the diving Taters. That's a base hit. Carter going to notch that batting average up just a tiny bit. That'll bring up DH Darcy Hicks. He's tense with inside pitch active, hitting .213. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Change away in the first pitch, driven deep to right center field. That's got some carry to it. Wilson calling for it at the wall, though, and right center will put it away in front of the bullpens. 2 down, Carter hangs on at first, and that'll bring up the 4-hitter today. Third baseman Edgar Martinez from the Mariners, hitting .272 with 5 homers and 9 RBIs. He played his entire career with Seattle. Fun fact, Edgar was actually a factory worker. I believe he's from the Dominican Republic. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was actually a factory worker who was discovered at a major league tryout, and he was actually, I believe, 19 years old at the time. Maybe a little bit older. I don't remember exactly how old he was. But he actually had worked the night shift before the tryout, and he was exhausted and he didn't really feel like going, but they convinced him to go. And he went, he got scouted, he ended up being picked up by the Mariners, and he was probably their all-time leader in home runs as of this moment. I believe he has over 300 career home runs. He also had over 300 career doubles, I believe. He was just a really great hitter, and I believe he is going to be in the Hall of Fame as well, so congratulations for that, Edgar, if he's not already in there. Fun fact, him and Randy Johnson were actually teammates, because Randy also came up with the Mariners. So they were actually playing together during that magical 95 season. Work ball inside and misses, ball 1. Where the Mariners upset the Yankees in the wild card round of the playoffs and advanced almost, I believe they went all the way to the American League Championship Series. Billy Williams up next, former Cub first baseman, locked in, hitting .316 with a homer, 7 RBIs. 2 on, 2 down here for Williams. Goes first pitch prayer. Slider away, pulled right at Taters on a hop. He'll take it himself to the bag, and that'll end the inning. Johnson puts up a 0 in the first. To the second, Park, Say, and Ellis do up. Rodney Park leading off the shortstop, hitting .419. 3 RBIs on the year. Slider outside, misses, ball 1. Heater up, that's a strike called, 1-1. Heater in there, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, Park goes with it down the line and left, but he's late, out of play, 1-2. Curveball up and away, way outside, 2-2. Slider up, hit back up the middle, base hit for Rodney Park as he'll put it right through to center. Leadoff man on in the second for the Freebooters. And that'll bring him third baseman Ron Say, the former major leaguer, hitting .315, 4 homers and 12 RBIs. Pick off to first, back safely as Park, as Easy jumps active to give a speed boost to any runners. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Heater up, Say lines it to right field, and that is going to be a base hit. That's 2 on and none down here to start the second. That'll bring up Mark Ellis, second baseman, locked in, hitting .329, 8 RBIs on the season. He's locked in currently. Throw ball in there at the knees, 0-1. Here's in there, that's 0-2. The ball way hit back up the middle, base hit into center field, and that's going to load him up here for the Freebooters as the outfield was playing shallow, so no advance. Here's Willie Wilson. He is locked in still, led off the game with a single. He then stole a base and scored on the double by Jason Giambi. Nowhere to put him. Let's see how Chinning handles him. Peter at the knees on the first pitch line, back with the middle, and that'll drive a run in as we'll keep the station-to-station ball going. RBI knock for Wilson, 6th of the year, and that makes it 3-0 Freebooters. Kimmy Smoke up next, 0 for 1 with the ground. She struck out swinging, but she reached base as the catcher threw to third base as Wilson looked like he was going to advance. So it ended up being a fielder's choice, and she reached safely. Heater inside from Chinning, misses, ball 1. Heater up and in, whiff late, 1-1. Heater up, whiff late again, 1-2. Heater up and away, hit up the middle, diving past the shortstop into center field. That's going to get 1 home. Second runner coming around as well. Throw by Victorino's good, but late. 2-run single for Kimmy Smoke. It's 5-0 Freebooters. And Giambi's up. He doubled home too his first time up. 1 for 1 today. He's up to 20 RBIs now in the year. As Chinning now rattled. Heater inside, check swing, good take by Giambi, ball 1. Heater up and away, hitting the hole, past the third baseman into left field. Will stay put as LeBlanc has a good arm. Base is loaded again with none down for Taters, 0 for 1. He's currently tense, lined out his first time up. Heater down the middle, just missed it, couldn't react in time, 0-1. And I chased that one high, 0-2. Okay, let's get it on, Mash. Heater down, grounded to second. Whoopity fires home to get the first out. Carter back to first, double play. Chaining up to tense, 2-1 scoring position for Blanc, though. Rookie 0 for 1 with a grounder into a fielder's choice her first time up. And then that's a strike called, 0-1. Heater away, chop, slow roller up the third base line. Martinez there, fires across the first in time to get the out, and that'll end the inning. The Freebooters put 3 on the board. It's now 5-0 to the bottom of the second. Whoopity, Mustachio, and Yoshida do up against Randy Johnson as we're looking pretty good. Whoopity leading off, former Buzzards second baseman, as he'll Scott Rowley starter active here, hitting .302, 4 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Very solid year for Sloop, actually hitting some bombs, it seems. He's the start of 3 straight Buzzards teammates here in the batting order for the Pigs. Heater up, blown by him, 0-1. Fork ball away, outside, 1-1. Slider middle in, ripped foul by Whoopity, 1-2. Zoomer inside, a missed on the check swing, 2-2. K Collector is active for Johnson here. Change away, check swing outside, 3-2. Zoomer away, fouled off, he's late. Slider middle in, strung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Johnson, 1 down. Mario Mustachio up next. Former Buzzard shortstop. He's actually their third baseman. Hitting .279 with 8 homers and 13 RBIs. He's playing a backup position today. Heater down and in. Strike called, 0-1. Fork ball down and away. Whiffed over the top of it, 0-2. Slider away. Chased it, strike 3. Back-to-back case for Johnson. He's up to 3 today. 2 down. Here's Yoshida, right fielder, hitless on the season. He was literally just signed out of the free agent pool last episode. He's also another former Buzzard. He's teammates of Mustachio and Whoopity. 21-year-old's been rejuvenated here in his career. He was in his 30s in the S&B 3. He's now 21 years old. He's also a good catcher as well. Change up Rick Fallow in 1 because he's a great fielder. Heater inside, fouled back out of play, 0-2. K Collector active, slider up and away, outside, 1-2. He was waiting for it. Fork ball hangs, whiff through it, strike 3, and Johnson strikes out the side. He's up to 4 punch-outs today. To the third, it's 5-0. Gant, Park, and Say do up. Gant leading off the inning. He grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Heater down and in. Gant jams him, fouls it off out of play on the right side. 0-1. Heater up and in. Slow roller to short as he got on top of it. Mustachio makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 44,
Rodney Park started the rally in the second inning with a leadoff single. He's 1 for 1 today. He also scored a run. That's low on the bell. 1-0. Heater up, dumped back up the middle. Base hit for Rodney as he'll deliver a single. Second today, he's 2 for 2. Ron Say up next. He also singled and scored a run in the second inning. He's 1 for 1 today. Heater up, taken high from Chinning. Ball 1. Slider down in the way, grounded to first. Williams fires the second one. Mustachio back to Williams. Double play, and that ends the inning. Good inning for Chinning. That's his first 0 today. Bottom 3, Victorino, LeBoink, and Carter do up 9-1-2. Victorino leading off, center fielder, hitting 200 on the air with an RBI. Nicknamed affectionately the Flying Hawaiian, as he is actually from Hawaii. Victorino played outfield for the Phillies in the 2000s. I believe he also went elsewhere to play as well, but most famously he was with the Phillies. He grounds the first pitch to first. Taters picks it and flips to first in time. 1 down. He was part of that 2008 World Championship team against the Rays. Billy LeBoink up next, 0 for 1 today. Change up at the knees, ripped foul out of play, 0-1. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-2. Boink behind. Four-seam ripping away. Strike 3 called at 105 on the gun as LeBoink just looks at it. There wasn't much he could do with it. It was on the corner and everything. 5th punch out today for Johnson. 2 down. Here's Gary Carter, who singled in the first inning. Work ball away on the first pitch. Carter turns on it, rips it into left field, hit well into the corner, over the diving glove of Gant. That should be extra bases. Gant gets it in quickly, but it is going to be a double for Carter. He's 2 for 2, and he's locked in. Next up, Darcy Hicks, who's tense. DH is 0 for 1 today with a fly out to the right center wall. Zoom up and in, check swing, that's just inside. Ball 1. Work ball down and in, ripped foul, 1-1. Slider down and away, check swing low, 2-1. Seam up and away, chased high out of the zone, 2-2 as K Collector actives again. Change it down and away, strike 3 called on the corner as it's a nice frame job. 6 punch out for Johnson as he puts up another 0 and strands the runner at second. To the 4th, it's 5-0. Looks like Johnson's on his A game today. Ellis, Wilson, and Smoke do up. Mark Ellis leading off. He's locked in. He's singled and scored a run. He's 1 for 1. Curveball in there at the letters, 0-1. Slider in there at the knees, 0-2. Curveball hangs, fouled back, 0-2. Heater down and in, skied to left center. That's hit pretty well. Right over 4th, though, is Victorino, 1 down. Wilson up next, 2 for 2. He singled in a run his last time up. He's also stolen a base today and scored once. Curveball on the first pitch, left middle away, line to left center. That'll be extra bases for Willie as he's already on his way to second. Victorino gets it in, but it is a double. Wilson 3 for 3 today at the top of the lineup. Next up, Kimmy Smoke, 1 for 2 with a 2-run single last time up. Still volatile. Curveball up and away outside. Ball 1, nowhere near the zone from Chinning. Earl sets, fires. Slider down and in, slow roller to first. Williams backhands, flips to Chinning in time. 2 down as Wilson advances to 3rd. RBI chance for Giambi. Singled last time up. He is 2 for 2 today. He's also hit a 2-run double. Fastball to knees, turned on by Giambi to right center field, heading for the high wall. It is off the fence, and that'll be extra bases. No, it won't actually. Giambi has a single, drives in Wilson. It is 6-0, his 3rd RBI today. Keeps inning alive for Mash Taters, is 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play last time up with the bases loaded, as that'll do it for Chinning today. Rookie only goes 3 2/3 innings off the mound. He gives up a bunch of hits. 11 to be exact. He doesn't walk anybody. He does actually strike out 1 batter, but it didn't count as an out. He gives up 6 earned runs. Runner at first, his responsibility. Coming out of the bullpen, former Sawteeth reliever Livy Doe. Still on the year, 1-2, a 5.79 ERA and a 2.14 WHIP. 6 runs given up in 8 appearances, 1 save, 9 in the third innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 6 walks, a homer, 8 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 333. Heater in there at the knees to Taters, 0-1. Heater up and in, line back at the middle by Taters. That is in and on a hop into the sliding glove of Victorino. It's a base hit. Next up, Ava Blanco for 2 today. Grounded out to first last time up. Change it down and in, turned on, out in front of it, out of play, 0-1. Good rip by Blanc. Two-seamer down in the way, driven to left field off the end of the bat, hit pretty well. Back to the warning track is LeBoink. He'll make the catch to end the inning. Giambi drives in a run, though, on a 2-out single. It makes it 6-0 to the bottom of the 4th as we knock Chinning out of the game. Martinez, Williams, and Whoopity do up against Johnson, who's cruising along through 3. Edgar Martinez up, 1 for 1 with a single. He's currently locked in. Change up on the first pitch, whiff through it, 0-1. Four-seamer down on the way, out, chased outside, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, outside, 1-2. Forkball down and in. One hopper to second. Ellis charges, makes the play, 1 down. Billy Williams up next. He's 0 for 1 today in neutral. Slider away in the first pitch, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in, strike called, 0-2. Four-seamer up and in, chased and blooped to third. Wasay races in, picks it on a hop, fires across, 2 down, nice throw. Whoopity up next, he's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swing in his first time up. Change it down and in, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Rally starter still active for Sloop here. Slider down and away, check swing low, 1-1. Two-seamer up and in, lined up the middle to second, 1 hopper. Ellis picks it to his right, backhanded to first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Johnson in the 4th. To the 5th, it's 6-0. Gant, Park, and Say do up as Randy's still cruising. Here's Ron Gant. He's 0 for 2 today. Grounded out last time up. Heater middle in, blew it by him, 0-1. Heater down, broken back grounders is chased back in front of the plate. Carter out of the crouch, fires to first, 1 down. Rodney Park up next. He's singled twice today, 2 for 2. Change up, strike called, 0-1. Heater inside, misses, 1-1. Change up, dumped back up the middle by Park, but that hangs up enough for Victorino to race in to make the catch, 2 down. Here's Ron Say, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out to right field last time up. Heater down in the way, driven by Say, deep to right center field. I think he got that one, folks. Cannonball coming at you there over the low wall and right center off the low ball appraisal side. Ron Say goes yard for our first homer of the game as it makes it 7-0 Freebooters. 5th of the year for Ron as we have a 7-run lead. He's up to 13 RBIs now in the year. Mark Ellis up next. He's locked in. 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out to center last time up. Heater at the knees, inside, 0-1. Heater down on the way, pulled on the ground to short. Slow roller from Mustachio. He'll make the play across, and that'll end the inning. But Ron Say goes yard. Freebooters extend the lead 7-0 to the bottom of the 5th. Mustachio, Yoshida, and Victorino, bottom of the Pigs lineup, do up here in the 5th. Mustachio leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Mason is still locked in. Johnson. Heater up on the first pitch. Ripped hard and foul. 0-1. Slider middle in. Fouled off. 0-2. Two-seamer down in the way. Strike 3 called. 7th punch out for Johnson. 1 down. Dano Yoshida up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking his first time up. Heater up. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in. Low and inside. 1-1. Slider down in the way. Whiff through it. 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Inside. 2-2. Four-seamer up, driven by Yoshida, hit pretty well, deep left field. That's got some carry to it. Gant at the wall leaps just out of his reach as we're getting wild down here at Founders Field. First hit of the year for Dano Yoshida is a solo home run. And that puts the Pigs on the board here off Johnson. It is 7-1. Victorino up next. He's 0 for 1 today.
Number 88, Shane Victorino.
Grounded out his first time up. Change up inside, misses. Ball 1. Seamer up and in. Strike called. 1-1. Seamer up and away. Chop, slow roller to second. Ellis races in. Bare hands to first. In time. 2 down. Base is empty for Billy LeBoink. He struck out looking his last time up. 0 for 2. Fork ball away. Strike called at the knees on the first pitch. 0-1. Slider up and in. Fouled off. 0-2. Pushing him down and in. Chased at strike 3. 8th punch out for Johnson, and that ends the inning. But he gives up his first run on the day, and a home run to Dano Yoshida, his first hit of the year. It is 7-1. Pigs on the board to the 6th. Wilson, Smoke, and Giambi do up. Wilson leading off, 3 for 3 today. He hit a double last time up. He's also singled twice, driven in a run, and scored twice. He's also stolen a base. Wilson having a very good day. He's currently locked in. Change up on the first pitch, ripped foul out of play. 0-1, a little early. Peter up, chased high. 0-2. Change it down and in. Slow roller to second to his right. Backhanding Whoopity. On time to first. 1 down. Kimmy Smoke up next. 1 for 3 with a 2-run single today. For that last time up. Change up, ripped foul. Out of play. 0-1. Peter inside jams are late. 0-2. Change it down. Line to first. Leaping is Williams for the second out. Base is empty for Jason Giambi. DH 3 for 3 today. He's singled in a run last at bat. He's driven in 3 runs total today. He's also doubled and singled. Change it down and in. Turned on by Giambi. Hit to right center. That's not going to have the carry though. Victorino at the warning track in front of the bullpen puts it away, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. For Libby Doe, bottom 6 at 7-1. Carter, Hicks, and Martinez do up. Carter leading off. He's 2 for 2 today. Doubled last time up. He's also singled. He's now also locked in on top of having Ace Exterminator. Slider down and in, low and inside. Ball 1. Forcing him down on the way, pulled in the hole to short. Park over, misses it on the backhand, and that'll be a 3rd hit today for Gary Carter. He's 3 for 3. One of the few batters to actually solve Johnson today. Here's Hicks, 0 for 2 and rattled.
Darcy
Forcing him up and away, taken high, ball 1. Work ball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, 1-1. Change it down in the way, out in front of it is Hicks, 1-2. See him up and away, chased it, strike 3. 9th punch out for Johnson today, 1 down. He's at 60 on the year. Here's Martinez. Edgar 1 for 2 with a single today. Go out last time up, slider down and in, strike called, 0-1. 2-seamer middle in, chased inside, 0-2. Change it down the way, strike 3 called on the corner. 10th punch out for Johnson. He's in double digits, 2 down. Here's Billy Wilson over Billy Wilson. Billy Williams 0 for 2. 4-seamer up and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Slider away, blooped off the end of the bat, shallow left center. Park racing out, dives just out of his reach. That's a base hit. Little bloop single dying quail for Williams, as that'll keep the inning alive for Sloop Whoopity, who's 0 for 2, but he does not have rally starter. 2 on though, he's got an RBI chance. 2-seamer up on the first pitch, whiffed through it, 0-1. Work ball inside, whiffed on it, 0-2. 1-seamer down in the way, chased it outside, strike 3 in the dirt, and that's the 11th punch out for Johnson, as he does end up striking out the side while giving up 2 hits. To the 7th, it's 7-1. Taters, Blanc, and Gant do up. Nash Taters leading off, singled last time up. He's 1 for 3 today, still tense, facing Doe. Tater up, driven by Taters deep to left field, and I think he got that one, folks. Yes, he did. Cannonball coming at you there as it's almost in the second deck. Mash Taters goes yard for the 5th time this season. That solo shot makes it 8-1 as we're back to a 7-run lead. He's also at 11 RBIs now on the year. David Blanc up next. She's 0 for 3. Two-seamer down and away outside from Doe. Ball 1. That's her second homer given up today. Peter away outside. 2-0. Change up and in, turned on by Blanc, out of play. 2-1. Rookie getting a little antsy. Change up at the knees, turned on by Blanc. She waited for it that time, and that's going to carry out in right field. Cannonball coming at you. It's back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters here in the 7th. 9-1 the score now as Ava Blanc delivers her 5th home run of the year as well to match Taters. She's up to 15 RBIs on the year. Having a great rookie campaign. Ron Gann up next. He's 0 for 3. Gant's grounded out twice and flown out once. Doe now tense. Heater inside, strike called, 0-1. Heater at the knees, chase, grounded back to Doe. Easy play for Libby. That ends 1 down. Rodney Park up next. He's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Change away, strike called, 0-1. Heater up and in, chase, bloop to pop up to short. Mustachio makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Ron Say. Solo homer last time up. He's also singled today. He's 2 for 3. Change up inside, rip foul, 0-1. Heater up, chased high, 0-2. Change up inside, chased, fouled back, over the screen, out of play, 0-2. Heater high and away, taken, 1-2. Heater up and away, Say chases it, skies at the center. Victorino is there in medium deep. Puts it away, and that'll end the inning. But back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters makes it 9-1 as Taters and Blanc both hit their 5th homers of the season. Bottom 7, it's 9-1. Mustachio, Yoshida, and Victorino do up. Mario Mustachio leading off is now stimulated. He's 0 for 2 today, though. Let's see if his newfound fitness will help him out. Slider knees on the first pitch line to Say, 1 down. Daniel Yoshida up next. He had a solo homer. Last time up, his first hit of the year. So far, it's his only run on the board for the Pigs. Four-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Slider middle away, whiff through it, 1-1. Forkball down in the dirt, 2-1 as it bounces. Seamer up and away, taken high, 3-1. Change it down and in, chased inside, full count. Slider down and away, swung through it, strike 3, 12th punch out for Randy Johnson. 2 down as the big units delivering today. Victorino up next, 0 for 2. Four-seamer up and away, outside off the glove of Smoke, ball 1. Slider at the knees, strike called, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Change it down and away. Ripped foul, out of play, 1-2 still. Forkball middle in. Swung through it, strike 3, 13th punch out for Johnson. That ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him here in the 7th to the 8th. It's 9-1. Ellis, Wilson, and Smoke do up. Mark Ellis leading off, 1 for 3 today with a single. He's also grounded out and flown out. Libby Doe done here after 4 innings. She got 1 out in the 4th, and then she threw 3 more innings. So 3 1/3 innings of relief work behind Chinning. Coming out of the bullpen, rookie closer Lynette Abetta. 30-year-old's not having a great season. She's 0-2 with a 14.85 ERA and a 2.55 WHIP. 10 appearances, 1 save, 11 earned runs given up, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 homers, 1 hit batsman, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against the .455. Does have a lead slider, though. And there it is, strike called, 0-1. She has a fastball and a slider. Slider again, it's low, 1-1. Inside, 2-1 on the slider. Slider up and in, Ellis dumps it to right. Does not get out over Whoopity, though, 1 down. Willie Wilson up next, grounded out last time up. He's 3 for 4. He's doubled, singled in a run, singled, and stole a base and scored twice. Slider hangs on the first pitch up the third baseline. Fair ball into the corner. This could be extra bases. Wilson digging around first, heading for second. Cannon throw from LeBlanc is late. Second double of the game for Wilson. He's 4 for 5. Kimmy Smoke up next, 1 for 4. 2 RBI single earlier in the game. Heater up and away, chased at it, 0-1. Chased it away, 0-2. Slider up and in, swung through it, strike 3. First punch up for Betta, 2 down. Second punch up for Smoke today. Here's Giambi, 3 for 4. RBI double and 2 RBI double and an RBI single earlier in the game. He's also singled. He flew out to right center last time up. Heater up and in, lined at the middle, base hit into center field. Wilson's going to hang at third as Victorino's got a good arm. Fourth hit today for Giambi. He's on fire, locked in, I believe. On fire. Runners at the corners for Taters. 2-for-4. Solo homer last time up in a single. Back to neutral mojo. Heater down in the way, up the third base line. Fair ball into the corners. That'll be extra bases. No, well, it'll be a single. Wilson scores. It's 10-1. Freebooters crack double digits. Here's Blanc. Solo homer last time up for the rookie. She's 1-for-4. Surrounded activates here for Lynette Betta. Heater inside, chased, 0-1. Heater away, chased outside, 0-2. Blanc behind the 8 ball here. Heater down in the way, grounded to short. Mustachio backhands to first in time to end the inning. Run in on the single by Taters, 10-1 to the bottom of the 8th. LeBoink, Carter, and Hicks do up as Johnson's going to start the 8th inning here. We'll see how this goes. LeBoink leading off 0-for-3 and frustrated the fact that he can't hit today. He has struck out twice against Johnson as well. I'm going to go ahead and make a defensive sub here. I'm going to bring in Dempsey here to play for Kimmy Smoke, as I don't expect her to bat again. And I may pinch hit for Ron Gant here next at bat because he's the lead off, so I might bring in Bill Russell. Because Casper Stern's not hitting well, so Russell will probably be the go-to for that. Alrighty, see if Johnson can get it going. Heater down and in, strike called, 0-1. Fork ball down in the way, hit up the middle, base hit into center field. That's a leadoff knock here. Billy LeBoink takes out his frustration on the ball and gets a hit. 1-for-4, and here's Gary Carter, who's a perfect 3-for-3 today. He's singled last time up. He's also doubled and singled earlier as well. He's locked in. Four-seamer away, hit in the hole to right field. Another hit for Gary Carter. He's 4-for-4. 2 on, none down to start the inning. Here's Darcy Hicks, 0-for-3 and rattled. Fork ball down in the way, low, ball 1. Change up away, outside, 2-0, no call. Slider away, outside, ball 3. Heater away, strike called, 3-1. Johnson of over 90 pitches here. Two-seamer outside, misses, ball 4, and that'll load the bases here with none down in the 8th, and that'll do it for Randy Johnson. Edgar Martinez 1-for-3 today with a single. RBI hero active with the bases loaded. Johnson goes 7+ innings today. He gives up 1 earned run so far, but everybody on base his responsibility. He gave up 8 hits, 1 walk, and struck out 13 batters today. A very solid outing for Randy Johnson. We'll see if he gets a quality start out of this or not. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to... It's a big lead, so we'll give it over to Chad Bradford in or out of the bullpen, which is probably a bad idea, but we'll see. Bradford, no record, a 12.86 ERA and a 2.57 whip. 10 runs given up in 6 appearances with 1 save recorded. 7 innings pitched, 13 hits surrendered, 5 walks, a homer, and 3 strikeouts. Batting average against for Chad on the year is .406. Trying to improve on those numbers. Crossed up is activation. Going to start with a curveball here to Martinez, which is pulled foul into the Freebooters dugout, 0-1. Thankfully, no one was standing over there near the helmet rack. Heater down and in, hitting the hole to second. Ellis over, picks it, fires to second 1. Park to first. That's a double play. You love to see that. But it's a ground out that drives in a run. No RBI, though, for Martinez. Run charged to Johnson. 2 down. Here's Billy Williams. 1-for-3 with a single. Runner at third. Still Johnson's responsibility. Four-seamer inside on the first pitch. Misses. Ball 1. Two-seamer away, dumped to left center field again. Gant tracking it into the gap. He'll run it down, and that'll end the inning as we do strand a run. 1 run in on the double play ground out. Wild Pigs now up 10-2 as they're down 8 runs to the 9th. Gant, Park, and Say do up against Lynette Betta, so Johnson will only be charged 2 runs. It is a quality start for Randy. Good job. Well earned. Good pitching, Chad, by the way. Gant leading off of 4 today in 10th. We are going to pinch hit for him as he has not had a good day. We're going to go ahead and bring in Bill Russell off the bench here, the backup shortstop who could play outfield. He's hitting .250 on the year with 4 RBIs. Slider in there as a strike, going 1. Slider down and in. Russell chops it to second in the hole. Whoopity there. Makes the play. 1 down. Rodney Park up next, 2-for-4 today with 2 singles. Slider down and in, dumped up the middle. Whoopity dives behind the bag to make the stop, but he has no play at first. Infield single for Park. 3rd hit today for Rodney. That'll bring up Ron Say, 2 for 4. Solo homer and a single today. Grounded that last time up. Slider up and in, taken high. Ball 1. Slider away, driven by Ron Say down the right field line, hooking into the corner. He's got his second of the day today. It's a cannonball coming at you. Say hits his second home of the game, drives in his second and third runs. He's now up to 6 homers on the year and 15 total RBIs. It's 12-2. Freebooters back up by 10.
The second baseman, number 14, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis up next, 1 for 4 with a single today. Has been a better tense. That's high, ball 1. Fastball down, hit back at the middle, under the glove of Betta into shallow center. That's a base knock for Ellis. Second hit today for Mark. He's 2 for 5. He's locked in as well. Here's Willie Wilson. 4 for 5 today, 2 doubles, 2 singles, RBI, and 2 runs scored along with a stolen base. Slider up and in, turned on the first pitch, sky to right. In on it is going to be Yoshida for the second out. Ellis still at first, now to bring up Rick Dempsey, getting his first at bat of the game. Catcher came on as a defensive sub last inning, hitting 154 on the year. Can the Sheriff deliver? Slider hangs, whiff through it late, 0-1. Betta still tense. Heater down on the way, slow roller chop to second. Whoopity charges, misses the tag on Ellis, but he'll fire to first in time to end the inning. 2 runs in on the home run by Ron Say, his second of the game, 12-2 to the bottom of the 9th. Whoopity, Mustachio, and Yoshida do up. Bradford's going to get the 9th here and try to slam the door. Or in this case, just lock it. It's already really closed. Whoopity leading off, 0 for 3 with rally starter hero. Bill Russell stays in the game in left field after pinch hitting for Gant. First pitch up, heater, strike called at 89 on the gun, 0-1. Change it down and in, inside, 1-1 from Bradford. Two-seamer up and in, that's turned on into the gap left center, that'll be extra bases. Whoopity found the gap in left center, Wilson gets to it and gets it in, but it is going to be a leadoff double in the 9th. Here's Mustachio, 0 for 3 and stimulated, lined out to third last time up. Let's see if stimulated helps him here. Curveball down and in, chased it inside low, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away, low, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away, slow roller to short, park charges, no play at third, he'll go to first, fielder's choice, 1 down. Whoopity to third, here's Yoshida, solo homer earlier, he's 1 for 3 today, looking to drive in his second run of the game. So far he's the only batter in the lineup with an RBI for the Pigs. Two-seamer up and away, strike called, 0-1 as the other run scored on the double play, it doesn't count as an RBI. Four-seamer down, taken low, 1-1. Curveball down and away, low, 2-1. Change up away, outside, 3-1. Two-seamer up and in, skied to left center field. Wilson going over, he will run it down, but that's going to be deep enough to score Whoopity with ease. It'll be a sac fly for Yoshida, his second RBI of the game. It is 12-3. Run charge to Bradford. Victorino up next, 0 for 3 today. He is the last chance for the Pigs today. Change up and away on the first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Four-seamer up and in, line softly to second, Ellis there, puts it away, and that'll end the game. Freebooters make quick work of the last place Wild Pigs today. We take game 1 of this doubleheader, 12-3, as we actually do sweep the doubleheader against the Pigs, as we won the simulated game as well. I believe 5-3 was the final score in that contest. Yeah, this wasn't even close. We beat the absolute piss out of them. And Randy Johnson, he had a field day against their offense. RBI for Willie Wilson on a double. Kimmy Smoke had a 2-run single. Wilson's actually was on a single as well. Giambi had 3 RBIs today, 2 on a double, 1 on a single. Mashed Taters had a solo homer and an RBI single. Ava Blanca solo homer, and Ron Say had 2 homers today. He had a solo homer and a 2-run homer. Other side for the Pigs, only RBI today were from Yoshida. He had a solo homer and a sac fly. There also was a run scored on a ground-out double play ball to Edgar Martinez. Only hitless today for them were Hicks and Mustachio and Victorino. For us, it was Gant, the pinch hitter Russell, and pinch hitter Rick Dempsey. Pitch Pitching lines, Randy Johnson, 7+ innings. He gets the victory and a quality start. 8 hits given up, 2 earned runs, 13 strikeouts, a walk, and a homer. He improves to 2-3 on the year. Chad Bradford, 2 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 1 earned run on a hit. And on the other side for Wild Pigs, Burl Chinning, the rookie, 3 2/3. He gives up 11 hits, 6 earned runs, a strikeout. He falls to 3-2 on the year. Libby Doe, 3 1/3 out of the bullpen, giving up 4 hits, 3 runs on 3 solo homers. And Lynette Abetta, 2 innings out of the bullpen for the rookie closer. 6 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 1 homer, and 1 strikeout. Player of the game, Ron Safe, for his 2-homer day, followed by Willie Wilson with his 4-hit day, and then Jason Giambi with his 4-hit day and driving in 3 runs. So good first game for us here this episode. Let's get into the second one. Alright, so next game for us is against the Moose. Let's see if we have any manager moments pop up here. Load up in here. There we go. No manager moments. Okay, perfect. Let's look at player around the league and player developments as its roster moves are being made, it looks like. Munstar, +3 velocity. Nice. She's now over the elite threshold now. Hayes, +3 accuracy. Booyah, let's go. Run to third is cut by the Sandcats as she all-star short third baseman from the Jacks, Juice Jackson, JJ, is going over to the Sandcats. So we will see him down the road. Alrighty, player development. There's nothing for this, but I want to see what the new one popped up is. Ooh, glow up for Johnson. More junk. Ooh, that's a good one. 7 opportunities games for this one for Gant, which he doesn't really need the power, but we'll take anything we can get for him at this point. We are not giving you Choker. My God, that is horrible. Alright, nothing else new. So this one's up next for Taters, which will be after this game, and that's it. Okay, for now. Alright, let's sim up to the next game here. Alright, so we now still have a 2.5 game lead, but the Moose have made their way into second place as the Herbisaurs once again lose in the simulation. So we are now facing the second place Moose here in this game. Again, Danny Deals on the mound. I think we are going to pitch with Danny Deals. So on the mound for the Moose is the former Herbisaurs ace, Jem Quilita, 0-2 with a 7.16 ERA and a 1.77 whip. That's their ace. And on the mound for us is our number 2, Danny Deals, 3-3 with a 2.82 ERA and a 1.23 whip for the rookie. A very solid campaign for him. Lineup we'll use for this game, leading off will be Wilson in center, locked in, followed by Blanc in right, Giambi DHing batting third, Taters at first, Say batting fifth, locked in at third, Ellis batting sixth, locked in at second, Rodney Park again in the 7 slot at shortstop. Casper Stern will get the start in left field today, he'll bat number 8, and Kimmy Smoke, who is still now tense, will bat in the 9 slot behind the dish at catcher. Deals on the mound, let's get it on. Game 2 coming at you here today for this episode. Looking at the Moose, they put their money into speed and defense, as they have really good speed and are really good defensive experts. Rotation is only average at best, contact and power and bullpen are above average, so okay, interesting moves, interesting choices. I see a couple of names.
Excitement is in the air.
Let's see who they got, because they're going to be up first, so we'll get to look at their roster first.
Let's do the baseball thing.
Going to be Sandbrick, Joyner, and Bambino up first here for the Moose. Okay, all right, I like it. Scooter Sandbrick from the Platypi, their first baseman, comes over. He's DHing today, hitting .301, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. He's the leadoff batter for the Moose, as we'll take a look at Danny Deals' numbers. Rookie Danny Deals, 3-3, 2.82 ERA and a 1.23 whip, 14 runs given up, 12 earned in 7 appearances, 6 starts. He's had 1 relief outing, which he got the victory in. 38 1/3 innings pitched, 37 hits given up, 3 homers, 10 walks, 1 hit batsman, 37 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .248. Lineup he'll face from the Moose. After Sandbrick, it is former California and Los Angeles Angel Wally Joyner. He's locked in at first base. Right fielder Jovan Bambino is batting third from the Grapplers. Batting fourth, locked in catcher Preston Adonis from the Sirloins. Batting fifth from the Platypi as well, Sandbrick's teammate, left fielder Willie Bacon. He's actually a center fielder by trade. He's in a backup position today. Batting sixth, former Major Leaguer, Hall of Famer Brewer Robin Yount. Shortstop is tense. Batting seventh, former Major Leaguer center fielder Aaron Drew Jones from the Braves. Batting eighth, former third baseman Gary Gaetti. Oh, God, he's been so many places I can't remember exactly where he's from. He's been on a couple teams, I remember correctly. I don't know who he's famously from, but I know Gaetti he played for a couple of teams in his career, and I'm familiar with who he is. So I want to say Royals was one of them, Red Sox maybe, Angels I want to say. He got around. And then batting ninth is future Hall of Famer Craig Counsell, who is currently the Milwaukee Brewers manager. He also played for the Diamondbacks, and I believe he also played for the Brewers as well. Looking at the bench for the Moose, they have former Major Leaguer Willie Randolph, who I believe is from the Blue Jays. Don't quote me on that. Left fielder Reggie Sanders, he was from the Giants. Former Major League catcher Jim Sundberg, couldn't tell you where he's from. Former Major Leaguer left fielder George Bell, I believe he was from the Royals. He could have also been from the Mariners. Remind me. Don't quote me on that either. Looking at their rotation, outside of Quilita, they have Slip Vanderwink from the Sirloins, Bartholomew Dracula from the Blowfish, Kerry Wood, the young arm from the Chicago Cubs. He threw a 20 strikeout game, tied for the most strikeouts in MLB history. Grace Lupinovich from the Freebooters. Hey Grace, how you doing? Braun Thunderchump from the Overdogs. Former Major Leaguer Don Ace. Asay, I think that's how you say it, Asay. I don't remember where he's from. Please, if anyone knows, please reach out. Kishimu Shara from the Jacks, and Kay Frequent, our Freebooters closer. Hey Kay, how you doing? I would have cut your ass because you're too much money. Let's get it on, baby. Go get him, Danny. Heater in there, strike call, deuce, sandbreak, 0-1. Throw ball away, strike called on the check swing, 0-2. Danny looking for the punch out, K Collector active. Blew it by him on the cutter, up and in, strike 3. First punch out for Danny, he's feeling it.
Number 21.
Former Major Leaguer Wally Joyner up next. First baseman locked in, hitting 196, 1 homer, 4 RBIs in the air. High pitch is active for Wally. He had such potential as a young guy coming up from California, and he got hurt, and it was a shame. He was so promising. Heater low ball one. I know he was an all-star as well. Curveball down and in, inside low, 2-0. Cutter up, that drifted into the top of the zone, and Joyner's going to turn on it, hit into the corner. That is going to be down. Stern gets it in quickly, though, for just a single. Good job, Casper, way to save the base.
Right fielder, number 25.
Jovan Bambino up next, hitting .262, 5 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. He is from the Grapplers in right field, and it was pointed out to me that I've been mispronouncing his name the entire time of the Heaters franchise, so my apologies, everybody. I will be better. Jovan is up. Too soon. Cutter away, outside misses. Ball 1 from Danny. Fork ball down and in. Grapplers. Right fielder turns on it, fouls it off. 1-1. Heater inside, grounded up the middle, off the glove of Deals, ricocheting to Ellis. He'll fire to first on the fielder's choice, 2 down. Joyner to second, RBI chance for catcher Preston Anonymous. He's locked in from the Sirloins, hitting 184, 3 homers and 15 RBI, 5 RBIs in the year. I can't read. Sorry, Preston was giving you more credit. Throw ball away on the first pitch, chop slow roll to second. Ellis races in, bare hands to first, in time to end the inning. Danny Deal strands a runner. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Wilson, Blanc, and Giambi do up against Jim Quilita, the former Grass Eaters ace. There we go. Willie Wilson leading off. He had 4 hits in the first game this episode. Locked in, hitting .259, 6 RBIs on the year. So face Jem Quilita first. Quilita on the year. Former Grass Eaters ace, 0-2, 7.16 ERA and a 1.77 whip. 23 hits, runs given up, 22 earned. The 6 starts, 27 2/3 innings pitched, 39 hits surrendered, 4 homers, 1 hit batsman, 10 walks, and 26 strikeouts. Batting average against .328 on the year. First pitch for Slayer, active for Willie. Chases a cutter up, fouled off out of play, 0-1. Damn near leaped into the seats there at third. Heater away, misses, 1-1. Gaetti almost went far long into the stands. Slider check swing low, 2-1. Cutter down in the way, driven to left field, hit pretty well, but it's going to be at the wall. Therefore, Bacon, 1 down. There's Ava Blanc up next, right fielder, hitting .375, 5 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Curveball up and away outside. Ball 1. Slider down, grounded at the middle to short, diving out behind the bag. He'll fire across in time. Nice play for the from the Hall of Famer. Two down, here's Jason Giambi hitting .294, 9 homers, 21 RBIs on the year. Fastball low, taken, ball 1. Cutter inside is chased line to second, right at Council, and that ends the inning 1-2-3. To the second, it's scoreless. Bacon, Yount, and Jones do up. Willie Bacon leading off, former Platypie center fielder, playing left field today for the Moose. Outside pitch active, hitting .224 with 2 homers and 8 RBIs. He's part of 2 sets of twins now in the league. You have the pitching brothers, the Hurlingtons, and then you have the hitting brothers, the Bacons. Twin brother Wally in the league as well. Fastball driven deep to right center field on the first pitch by Willie. Who cares about Wally leaping at the wall? All out of the reach of Blanc, but Wilson there to back her up. It'll be just a double for Willie. Bacon in scoring position to lead off. Here's Robin Yount.
Number 19, Robin Yount.
He's 10, sitting .297, 2 homers, 11 RBIs on the year for the Hall of Famer, former Brewer. He's also, I believe, the Brewers' leader in all-time home runs, if I remember correctly. Curveball away in the first pitch, grounded to third, right at Say. He'll look the runner back and fire across, 1 down. Andrew Jones up next, former Braves center fielder, hitting .253, 4 homers, 11 RBIs on the year. Came up with Chipper Jones there in that dominant Atlanta playoff machine there in the 90s. Forkball down and then inside, ball 1. Shame Chipper's not in here. Then again, he wasn't more of a lot of personality. Chipper was he was a nice guy. He wasn't like one of those big guys who was like a dick. 2-0 the count. Curveball up and in, ripped hard to third, under the glove of Say into left center, up the left field line. That'll be an RBI for Andrews. He's going to double home. Willie Bacon, it is 1-0 Moose.
Third baseman, number 4.
Gary Gaetti up next, third baseman hitting .284, 2 homers, 14 RBIs on the year. Inside pitch active for Gary. Heater up, strike call, 0-1. Cutter down and away outside, 1-1. Double down and away, outside and low, 2-1. Forkball up and away, whiff through it, 2-2 to Gaetti. Okay, collector active. Whistling up and away, outside, 3-2. Double down and in. Fouled off, he chased it out of play, still full. Cutter inside, missed it, ball 4. First walk for Danny Deals. 2 on, none down. Here's Craig Council.
Number 3, Craig Council.
Right contact versus righty active for Craig, hitting .231, 1 RBI on the year for the former Diamondback and also the current manager of the Brewers in real life. Forkball down and away, low, ball 1. Four-seamer down, check swing strike called, 1-1. Won the World Series with the Diamondbacks in 01 as that expansion team defeated the Yankees in 7. Cutter up and in. Broken back grounder to third. Say overcuts it off. Fires the second one. Ellis across the first. Double play. You love to see it as Deals gets out of a jam. Moose get a run in on the double by Andrew Jones. 1-0 to the bottom of the second. Taters, Say, and Ellis do up. Taters leading off. First baseman hitting .310. 5 homers. 12 RBIs on the year. First pitch coming from Quilita. Fastball down and then strike call. 0-1. Curveball up and in, turned on by Taters, lined right at Council, 1 down. Ron Say up next, third baseman coming off a 2-homer game last game. He's locked in, hitting .330, 6 homers, 15 RBIs on the year. Fastball down and in, whiffed on it, 0-1. Change it down and in, grounded at the middle, base hit into center. First hit today for the Freebooters is a single by Say, 1 down. Here's Mark Ellis, second baseman also locked in, hitting .333. 8 RBIs on the year for Mark. Heater inside, strike call, 0-1. Curveball down, skied by Ellis to left center. Going out for it is going to be Yount, but he'll be called off by Jones. 2 down. Base is empty for runner at first, 2 down for Rodney Park. Shortstop hitting .444, 3 RBIs on the year. He had 3 hits last game against the Wild Pigs. Peter up on the first pitch, hit up third base line. Diving is Gaetti to make the stop. Fires across with that arm in time to get the runner, and that ends the inning. Nice play, Gaetti. To the third, it's 1-0. Sandbrick, Joyner, and Bambino do up against Danny Deals. Now I got to look. Who did Gaetti play for? Because this is going to bug me. Oh, he played with the Twins. Okay. Played for the Royals. Okay, got that one right. Angels, got that one right. Red Sox, got that one right. Oh, he actually played for the Cardinals, Cubs, and Twins. Okay, I did not get those parts, but hey, I know he bounced around from club to club, so... Gaetti was a solid defensive third baseman. He just never brought much offensively to the table. Sandbrick up, leading off here for the Moose. Second time he's up today. Heater broken back grounder, fouled off 0-1. He struck out swinging his first time up. Cutter down and in, low, 1-1. Forkball down, taking low, 2-1. Forkball down in the way, low and outside, 3-1. Receiver up and in, check swing high, ball 4. Deals walks him, second one today. Here's Wally Joyner, 1-for-1 with a single.
Wally Joyner.
Ball down on the first pitch, runner goes in the dirt, blocked by Smoke, but no throw down in time for Sandbrick. Easy stolen base for Scooter. Scooter gets his second steal of the year. He's 2-for-2. 1-0 the count. Forkball up, pulled the first. Tater's there, backhands cleanly. Takes it himself to first. One down as Sandbrick advances to third. Here's Bambino. Joven, 0-for-1 today. Ball down, swung through it late, 0-1. Force him up and in, fouled off out of play. Look out, 0-2. Cutter down and in, low, 1-2. Work ball away, whiff through it, strike 3. Second punch up for Deals, 2 down. Base is empty for Adonimus. He's 0-for runner at third, 2 down for Adonimus. He's 0-for-1. Still locked in. Grounded out to second his first time up. Cutter down in the way, low and outside, 1-0. Forkball middle in, whiff through it, 1-1. Same roughing away, whiff through it, 1-2. Forkball down and in, taking low, 2-2. Cutter down in the way, low, 3-2. Full count offering to Adonimus. Fastball up and in. Grounded to third. Right at Say. Charges in, makes the play to first in time to end the inning. Runner stranded at third for Deals. We're still down 1-0 though to the bottom of the third. Stern, Smoke, and Wilson do up. Casper Stern leading off. Left fielder has low pitch and mind gamer active here, hitting .255. 5 RBIs on the air. He's in left field today. Sat out last game against the Pigs to fix his mojo. That's outside. Fastball misses. Ball 1. Cutter down and in. Strike called. 1-1. Curveball up. Line to right center. Right at Council. 1 down. Kimmy Smoke up next. Tense. Hitting .196 on the air. 5 RBIs. 1 hit last game against the Pigs. She went 1 for 5. Curveball down and in. Misses. Ball 1. Changeup inside. Fastball inside. Swung through. 1-1. Quilita doesn't have a changeup. That's right. 1-1. Fastball at the knees, whiff through it, 1-2. Fastball away, dump to third, right at Gaetti, 2 down. Base is empty for Wilson, 0-for-1 today, he's locked in.
Willie Wilson.
Heater up and in, dump to left center field, sinking quickly. Sliding on his knees, Andrew Jones to make a nice stylized catch as the dive wizard activates. He's ends the inning 1-2-3 for Quilita in the third. To the fourth, it's still 1-0 Moose. Bacon, Yount, and Jones do up. Here's Willie Bacon, 1-for-1 with a double today, and then scored later in the inning. Forkball down in the way, strike. Ooh, just missed the knees, 1-0. Heater up, fouled off late, 1-1. Dings off the backstop there, 1-1. Forkball down and in, out in front of it, 1-2. Cutter inside, misses, 2-2. Working down and in, fouled off, broken bat. Still 2-2. Forkball down, fouled off, 2-2. Cutter up, fouled off, still 2-2. Receiver down and in, low, 3-2. Curveball down on the way, line to third, over the leaping Say's glove into left center. That's an extra base hit. Bacon digging for second again. Here's the throw from Stern, just late. It is another double for Willie. He's 2-for-2. Here's Yount, 0-for-1 with the ground out the third today. He's 0-for-1. Ball down in the way, line to second. Ellis in, picks it off the dirt, 1 down. Andrew Jones up next. Doubled in a run last time up. He's 1 for 1. Just made a nice sliding catch in the outfield last inning. Doing it all so far. Forkball up, taken high, ball 1. Fastball down and away, strike called, 1-1. Curveball down and in, whiff through it, 1-2. K collector active. Cutter up and away. Check swing high, good hold by Jones, 2-2. Pushing it away. Popped up down the right field line. That's hooking. That's going to get out of play. 2-2. Curveball away. Outside, 3-2. Ball down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Third punch out for deals. 2 down. Here's Gaetti. Walked last time up. He's locked in. Inside pitch active. Strike outside on the heater. 0-1. Forkball down and in. Ripped foul out of play. 0-2. Curveball down and away. Fouled off. 0-2. Cutter up and away. Skied out of play. 0-2. Curveball hangs, line at the middle into center. That's a base hit. Wilson races in, gets to it quickly, gets it in. Coming around third is Bacon, and he will score. It's an RBI double for Gaetti, 2-0. There's Council for 1 today. Curveball up on the first pitch, strike called high, 0-1. Forcing the middle in, strike called, 0-2. Forkball down and away, low in the dirt, 1-2. Cutter down and in, low and inside, 2-2. Forcing up and away, line to left center over the leaping Parks glove into the gap. That'll roll all the way to the fence in left center. That's going to be extra bases for Council. It's going to be an RBI double for him. It's 3-0. Back-to-back RBI doubles here for the Moose in the third, or fourth. Here's Sandberg, go for 1 with a walk. RBI dud active, strike up at the letters, or RBI 0 as it's called now, 0-1. Sandberg unfortunately keeps that trait from SMB3, can't get rid of it. Forkball low, 1-1. Cutter up, driven down the left field line into the corner, Stern chasing after it. Got there and watched it bounce off the wall behind him. A third straight RBI double. It's 4-0 Moose. Deals now 10s. Here's Joyner, 1 for 2 with a single. Curveball down on the first pitch. Chop foul, 0-1. Wally 1 for 2 today with a single. Heater down and then low, 1-1. Cutter down and away, low, 2-1. Over 30 pitches in an inning for Deals. That's outside on the fork, 3-1. Heater middle in, driven to left field. Can Stern get to this one this time? Yes, he can, and that finally ends the inning. The 3 straight 2-out RBI doubles for the Moose make it 4-0 to the bottom of the fourth. Blanc, Giambi, and Taters due up. Next up is Ava Blanco for 1 today. Bolita locked in after 3 shutout innings to start the day. Curveball low, taken, ball 1. Curveball up and in, turned on by Blanc, but she got under it, chased it out of the zone. Right at the right fielder, he barely had to move. Bambino makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Giambi, 0 for 1, lined out his first time up. Cutter up and away, taken outside high, ball 1, good eye. Cutter down and away, check swing knees, 1-1. Chased it outside on the fastball, 1-2. Curveball down, line to center, right back at Jones. He doesn't even have to race in very far, 2 down. Here's Taters, 0 for 1. Cutter up, hard grounder up the third baseline, fair ball into the corners. That's going to get under the glove of Bacon all the way to the wall. Taters digging for second. He'll be in safely. 2-out double keeps the inning alive for Ron Say, 1 for 1 with a single today. Can Ron have a say in the scoreline? Let's find out. Either way, strike called, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, driven by Ron, right center, but he just missed it. Over for Bambino, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 4-0 Bambino, Adonis, and Bacon due up. Deals has going to try and get through the 5th here, but he threw 33 pitches last inning, so we'll see how that goes. He's at 77 right now. Here's Bambino. Joven 0 for 2 today.
Joven Bambino.
Four-seamer down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Fork ball up and away. Chased out of play. 1-1. Ball down and in the dirt. 2-1. Cutter away. Way outside. 3-1. Fastball up. Taking high. Ball 4. Third walk today for Deals. Bambino on to lead off. Here's the cleanup hitter Adonimus 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Just down to neutral. Ball up in the first pitch. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Deals still tense. Cutter down in the way. Check swing outside. 1-1. Receiver down and in. Chop back to the plate. 1-2. Ball down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Forcing ref away. Chased it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Deals. 1 down. Next up, Bacon. 2 for 2 today with 2 doubles.
Willie Bacon.
Ball down. Check swing strike called 0-1. Bacon's also scored twice today. Receiver down and in. Inside. 1-1. Cutter inside. Whiff through it. 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Fork ball in the dirt. Bounces. 2-2. Four-seamer up. High. 3-2. Cutter up and in. Line back at the middle. Base hit into center. With Bacon's third hit today. He's 3 for 3. 2 on, 1 down. Moose starting to get into business here. Here's Yount 0 for 2.
Number 19.
Still tense. Four-seamer up on the first pitch. Robin takes it. Strike called. 0-1. Fork ball down and in. Low. 1-1. Curveball down. Chopped. Slow roll to third. Say races in. Fires to second. 1. Ellis the first. Double play. You love to see it as that gets Deals out of the jam in the 5th. Bottom 5. It's 4-0. Ellis, Park, and Stern do up. Second one we've turned today. Let's see if we can turn that momentum into some runs.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 14, Mark Ellis.
Ellis leading off 0 for 1 today. Strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball down the middle, line to right, base hit for Mark Ellis. He's 1 for 2. Lead off knock here for the 6th hitter as he'll be on to start the 5th. Here's Park, 0 for 1. Robbed of the base hit by the diving Gaetti up the middle, his first time up. Or up the third base line, that's right. Slider down and in, dumped to left center field, shallow. Jones racing in, he's not going to get there. It's a base hit. 2 on, none down. Freebooters in business. Here's Casper Stern, 0 for 1. Lined out to second his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Good RBI chance for Casper. Let's see if he can get another one in. Fastball down in the way. Blew it by him. 0-1. Cutter away. Driven by Stern to right field. Hit into the gap. Bambino over. Makes the catch for the first out. Lead runner will tag. It'll be runners at the corners. 1 down as Ellis reaches third.
Now batting, the catcher,
Kimmy Smoke up 0 for 1 intense today. So out last time up. Peter up and in, chop back to Quilita, fires to second 1, Yount to first, double play. And that ends the threat as Kimmy Smoke once again fails to deliver with the bat. To the 6th, it's 4-0. Jones, Gaetti, and Council do up. Deals done after 5 innings today. He gives up 8 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. He keeps the ball in the ballpark, though, but it just wasn't a good day for him. It was an all-right day. It could have been better, but they worked up his pitch count pretty good. Bottom of the lineup really came through for the Moose with those RBI doubles. Jones 1 for 2 today, RBI double. He's also struck out last time up, so we are going to go ahead and turn it over to the bullpen here. It's the 6th inning, right? We're going to go ahead and give it over to the long man, Stitch Grapowski, the rookie, as he'll take over on the mound. Grapowski, no record, a 3.68 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP, 9 runs given up, 7 appearances, 1 save, 22 innings pitched, 21 hits given up, 3 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, and 19 strikeouts. Batting average against .247. Got the elite cutter for Grapowski and surrounded, which we're going to be looking to get rid of here shortly. Four-seamer down in the way. Slow roller by Jones, foul. 0-1 on the first pitch. Work ball down and in. Low 1-1, just missed the corner. Cutter up and in. Jones takes it inside off the plate. 2-1. Change it down. Check swing strike called. 2-2. Bless you, Stitch. 2-2 pitch. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it outside strike 3. First punch out for Grapowski. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Gaetti, RBI double last time up. He's 1 for 1. He's also walked today. Locked in still. Fork ball away on the first pitch. Chop foul by Gaetti, 0-1. Change up away. Outside, 1-1. Four-seamer down and away. Grounded the third, right at Say. Will make the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Council. RBI double last time up for Craig. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out today. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Line foul, out of play, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Council takes it high and inside. Good eye, 1-1. Work ball down and away. Fouled off behind the plate, off the backstop, 1-2. Change it down. Shot back to Grapowski. He fields it cleanly to first, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie. Bottom 6, it's 4-0. Wilson, Blanc, and Giambi do up against Quilita. Here's Wilson, 0 for 2 today. Still locked in. First pitch Slayer active. Willie looking to get us started here in the 6th. Cutter down, whiff through it late, 0-1. Heater up and in, strike called, 0-2. Fastball up, hit back at the middle, base hit for Willie as he'll be on with a leadoff knock in the 6th. Can the top of the lineup get something going? Let's see. There's Blanc, Ava 0 for 2, rookie looking for her first hit of the contest against Quilita. Runner goes on the first pitch, heater up, strike called, throw down there by Adonimus, no chance to get Wilson. 8th steal of the year for Willie. He's 8 for 9, 0-1 the count to Blanc. RBI chance now for the Rook. Slider down and in, grounded the second. Council placed the first, 1 down on the fielder's choice as Wilson gets the third. Here's Giambi, 0 for 2 today. Lined out and grounded out. Fastball up and away, grounded the short. In on Yount, he'll go to first. RBI knock for Giambi on the ground out. It's 4-1. We're on the board. Here's Taters. Double blast him up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up and in, chased it high, 0-1. Bad pitch to swing at Nash. Heater up, fouled off late, 0-2. Good rip. Fastball down and in, line back up the middle, and Taters delivers his second hit today. He's 2 for 3. That puts him on with 2 down in the inning. Here's Ron Say, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater up, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Just missed it. Heater up, chased it late, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, pulled to third. Gaetti fields on a hop to first, in time to end the inning. But we do get a run in on the ground out by Giambi, 4-1 to the 7th. Sandbrick, Joyner, and Bambino do up against Grapowski. Here's Sandbrick, RBI double last time up for Scooter. He's also struck out and walked today. Cutter up and away on the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Four-seamer up and in, high from Grapowski, 2-0. Change it down and in, low and inside, 3-0. Four-seamer up, Sandbrick taking all the way, 3-1. Cutter away, strike called, full count. Fork ball down. Grounded up the middle, base hit. Sandbrick delivers his second hit today. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 7th for the Moose. Here's Joyner, 1 for 3 with the single. High pitch active for Joyner still. Fork ball down and in on the first pitch. Low ball, throw down is late. Stolen base for Sandbrick, his second today. He's 2 for 2. Sandbrick's third steal of the year. He's 3 for 3. Fork ball up and away. Driven by Joyner to center. Wilson back a step, calls for it. Makes catch for the first out. Sandbrick tagging for third. Throw in from Wilson is late. 1 down, runner 90 feet away for Bambino, who walked last time up. He's 0 for 2. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. Check swing inside. Missed the corner. 1-0. Cutter up. Taken high. 2-0. Fork ball away. Bambino hits a slow roller in the hole to third. Say dives and cuts it off. Fires the first. Got Bambino, but it's an RBI ground out. It's 5-1. Moose go back up by 4. There's Adonimus, 0 for 3 today. Cutter up on the first pitch. Switch hitter knocks it back up the middle past the diving Ellis, base hit. Donovan's first hit today. He's 1 for 4.
Now batting, the left
Here's
fielder.
Bacon, 3 for 3 today. He singled last time up. He's also doubled twice. Cutter up and in on the first pitch inside. Ball 1. Fork ball middle in. That's hard grounded to third right at Say. He'll fire to first. That ends the inning. RBI ground out though here for Bambino. Puts the Moose back up by 4. It's 5-1. Bottom 7, Ellis, Park, and Stern do up against Quilita, who's only at 50 pitches through 6 innings. So she is in line for a complete game at this point. At least pitch count wise. Here's Ellis, 1 for 2 today with a single. He's locked in. Cutter up and away on the first pitch, hitting the hole to first. Joyner there cuts it off. Flips the Quilita 1 down. Rodney Park up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider up, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in, grounded to second, right at Council. Easy second out of the inning. Quilita on fire now. Here's Stern, 0 for 2. Or locked in, okay. Fastball down and away, whiff through it, 0-1. Fastball chased down, fouled back, 0-2. Fastball at the knees, driven by Stern to right field, but it's going to go right to Bambino, and that's a 1-2-3 7th inning for Quilita. To the 8th, it's still 5-1. Yount, Jones, and Gaetti do up. Here's Yount, 0 for 3 and rattled today, as Kropowski is going to be done here after 2 innings, I think. I think we should go to the bullpen and keep him in case we need him down the road. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to... Now, you know what? We'll leave him out there for a 3rd inning. I think we'll leave him out there. He's not going to pitch the 9th, though. He's only going to go 3 today. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. Fork ball down and in. Whiff through it, 0-2. Top out activates for Yount. Cutter up and in. Line to second. Ellis there backhands cleanly. On to first. Yount 0 for 5. Or for 4. Jones up next, 1 for 3. RBI double earlier in the game. Change it down and away. Line to short, right at Park. 2 down. Gaetti up next, 1 for 2. RBI double and a walk today. Grounded out to third last time up. Four-seamer at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Fork ball down. In the dirt, 1-1. Cutter up and in. Taken high, 2-1. Change up. Line by Getty, back up the middle. His 2nd hit today. He's 2 for 3. Next up, Council, 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Heater up on the first pitch, taken high, ball 1. Work ball down and in, inside, 2-0. Cutter down and away, whiff through, check swing, strike called, 2-1. Heater middle in, lined at the middle on the ground, base hit. Back-to-back knocks here for the Moose with 2 down, put him in business. Here comes Sandbrick. RBI double earlier. He singled last time up and walked. He's 2 for 3. He's also struck out once. RBI 0 active again. Surrounded active for the first time today for Kropowski. It's the first time he's had 2 or more runners on base. Change it down and in, inside. Ball 1. Seamer away. Grounded hard to short right at Park. He'll make the play to first, and that ends the inning. Kropowski has 3 one-run innings on the board, and that'll do it for him. Bottom 8, Smoke do up first, and Wilson and Blanc. We're probably going to pinch hit for Smoke. Smoke 0 for 2 today in 10th, not hitting well again. We're going to go ahead and make the pinch hit call. We're going to give it over to Bill Russell. Shortstop hitting .245 on the year with 4 RBIs. He pinch hit against the Pigs and went 0 for 1. Grounded out to second in that appearance. Cutter at the letters on the first pitch, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, bounces, 1-1. Slider down, chopped up the middle, base hit for Bill Russell as he'll pinch hit a single here to lead off the 8th. Lead off man on, here's Willie Wilson, 1 for 3 with a single last time up. He's locked in, he also scored a run. Stole a base as well. Heater down in the way, strike call, 0-1. Cutter up and in, dumped up the middle. 1 hopper to Yount, he'll make the play to second. Council to first, late, fielder's choice. 1 down, here's Blanc, 0 for 3. Heater up and away outside, ball 1. Chased it up and away, I didn't mean to swing, pop up to the pitcher. Quilita makes the catch, 2 down. Here's Giambi 0 for 3. RBI ground out last time up.
Number 16, Jason Giambi.
Heater up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Giambi does not get stimulated. Heater up, taken high. 1-1. Heater up and in. Lined at the middle. Base hit for Jason. It's a knock. 2 on, 2 down. That'll keep the inning alive here for Mashed Taters. Taters 2 for 3 today. He's doubled and singled. Singled last time at the plate.
Mash Tater.
Cutter up and in. Chased it. Fouled back. Just missed. 0-1. For about the knees. Turned on by Taters. Deep to right center field. Did he get it? Cannonball coming at you there off the face of the second deck and right. That is a 3-run bomb for Mashed Taters. And the Freebooters are back within a run. It's 5-4, and that ruins Quilita's quality start as well. 6th of the year for Taters. Here's Say, 1 for 3 with a single. He's coming off a 2-homer game last game, and that'll do it for Quilita. Coming out of the bullpen is the righty specialist, Grace Lupinovich. He's going to look to slam the door here. Going for the 4-out save, and then they have Frequent behind her if necessary. Lupinovich 1-2 on the year, 5.85 ERA and a 190 WHIP, 15 runs given up, 13 earned in 20 innings pitched, 14 appearances, 23 hits given up, 5 homers, 2 hit batsmen, 15 walks, 22 strikeouts, batting average against a 291. Freebooters made this a game all of a sudden. Specialist is active here against Say, unfortunately. Change up and away outside, ball 1. Lupinovich also has the elite cutter. For those of you who watch the Sawtooth franchise, Lupinovich was brought in for the playoffs in year 1, and she pitched phenomenally. We got her a ring before she retired. Change up. Net turned on by Say. Deep left center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Cannonball coming at you. It's in the bullpen. Home run for Say. He ties the game. 3rd homer in the last 2 games for Ron Say. Back-to-back jacks for the Freebooters. It's his 7th of the year. We're tied at 5. It's a 4-run swing in the 8th. Here's Ellis. 1 for 3 with a single. He's locked in. Cutter up on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Specialist still active for Lupinovich, who's now tense. Heater away, chased, 0-2. Chased it up and in, strike 3. Punch out for Lupinovich, that ends the inning. But 4 runs in the inning on back-to-back homers from Taters and Say. 5-5 to the 9th. Joyner, Bambino, and Adonis hard to line up. Grapowski done after 3 innings, giving up 1 run out of the bullpen. 4 hits, not bad. 1 strikeout as well. Joyner leads off, 1 for 4 with a single. I'm going to sub Russell into left field so he can take over for Stern, and then I'm going to bring in Dempsey to catch. So, there we go. Dempsey will bat second next inning, and Russell will bat third. We're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen as well. We're going to bring in Amazo Hayes, as this is now a tie game here in the 9th. Hayes on the year, 3-0, 3.22 ERA and 130 WHIP. Outside of Gagne, he's been our most consistent reliever. 8 runs given up, 15 appearances, 3 saves, 22 1/3 innings pitched, 24 hits given up, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 5 walks, 25 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 264. Reverse splits active here against the left-handed hitting Joyner. Fastball down and in. Chased, fouled off the third base line, out of play, 0-1. Change it down and away, outside, 1-1. Ball down. Check swing low, 2-1. Good take. Slider away. Fouled off, 2-2. Change it down and in. Slow roller back to Hayes, who knocks it down behind the mound. Picks it up to first. Just late. Infield single for Joyner, who hustled it out. Leadoff man on for Bambino. Joven 0 for 3 today with a walk. Joven 0 for 3 with a walk and an RBI. Joven swung through the curveball, 0-1. Fastball down and in, inside, 1-1. Joven Bambino. Change away, line to short. Park dives, cuts it off, flips to second 1. Ellis to first. Just late, fielder's choice, almost got the double play. Here's Adonis, 1-4 with a single. And coming in to pinch hit is right-handed hitting left fielder Reggie Sanders, former Giants outfielder. Hitting .274 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs. First pitch curveball away. Sanders fouls it back off the screen, 0-1. Big power bat. Let's see what we can do. Heater down and in. Slow roller to second. Ellis no play at second. Bare hands the first. 2 down on the fielder's choice. Bambino in scoring position for Bacon, who's got 3 hits today. Willie's doubled twice and singled. He grounded out to third last time up. Change up and in on the first pitch from Hayes. Strike called, 0-1. Slider middle in. Fouled off, 0-2. Curveball down and in. Chased, fouled off again on the number, 0-2. Four-seamer inside, taken high, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Strike 3 called at the knees. First punch out for Hayes, and that ends the inning. We have a chance to walk it off in the 9th. Bottom of the lineup up, Park, Dempsey, and Russell. We'll see if they leave Lupinovich in. She's already blown the save. Park 1 for 3 with a single today. Subbing in for Sanders behind the dish is going to be Jim Sundberg, the former Major League catcher, who I don't know where he's from. And that's it. Okay, Lupinovich will stay out there to start the 9th against Park. Rodney takes a fastball low, ball 1. Fastball middle in, hit on the ground to third. Gaetti guarding the line was there to make the play cleanly, 1 down. Here's Rick Dempsey, the catcher. Specialist active against the Sheriff, hitting 148. No homers or RBIs on the year yet for Rick. Chase the heater up, little antsy, 0-1. I can't sub him off, I don't have another catcher, so we're stuck with him. Heater up. Blooper to right field, shallow. Into the diving glove of Craig Counsell, nice play, 2 down. Bill Russell up next, 1 for 1 with a single. He started the rally in the 8th inning. Specialist active against him here. Still represents the winning run, 2 down, nobody on. Curveball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up, line back through Lupinovich's body. It definitely phased right through. It's a single for Russell, winning run on it first for the Booters, 2 down. Extra base hit will win it. Here's Wilson, 1 for 4 with a single. Change up, first pitch, pulled foul, out in front, 0-1. Wilson hit into a fielder's choice last time up. Cutter up and in, dumped over the diving Gaetti up the line, 0-2. Check swing outside on the cutter, good take, 1-2. Chased it in the dirt, but fouled it back, still 1-2. Blew it by him up and away, strike 3. Second punch up for Lupinovich. That forces extras to the 10th. Yount, Jones, and Gaetti do up. Runner at second base is going to be the person who was just retired. I believe that's Willie Bacon. Here's Yount, 0 for 4 and rattled. Pinch hitting for him is George Bell, the former Major League outfielder. Bell, I believe, came up with the Royals, if I remember correctly, hitting 270, 2 RBIs on the yard. He might have also played for the Red Sox as well. Curveball down and in low, ball 1. Heater away, fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Change up away. Check swing strike called, 1-2. Four-seamer down in the way, fouled off, still 1-2. Slider down from Hayes, taken in the dirt, 2-2. Curveball middle in, fouled off, we'll do it again. Four-seamer up and away, fouled off, out of play, still 2-2. Change it down, pulled foul again, still 2-2. Bell putting up a fight. Ball down in the way, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Dempsey looks the runner back, fires the first, 1 down. There's Jones, 1 for 4 with an RBI double today, he's tense. Slider down on the first pitch, strike called away, 0-1. Receiver down and in, fouled off into the Freebooters dugout almost. It hits off the post, 0-2. Change up away. Pulled to third up the line, say their backhands, fires across. 2 down, runner back at second. Here's Gaetti, 2 for 3, double single walk and an RBI today, he's locked in. Change it down in the way in the first pitch in the dirt. Good block by Dempsey to keep it near him. 1-0. Four-seamer up and away, taken high, 2-0. Curveball up. Sky to right center. Wilson over, calls for it. Willie puts it away. We're going to the bottom of the 10th. Winning run going to be at second for us is going to be Willie Wilson, who's got the best speed on the team. Single will win it. Blanc, Giambi, and Taters do up. Heart of the lineup. Here's Blanco for 4. Can the rookie deliver? Bell staying in at shortstop. He does not know how to play shortstop. He's a left fielder and right fielder. They have no one else on their bench, I believe. Well, they have Willie Randolph, but I think he can only play second base. Yep, that's bad. They don't have Nacho Crisp either. They lost him in the draft. That's right. Can Blanc win it here? Hitless today. Change up down low from Lupinovich. Ball 1. Cutter inside. Chop behind the mound to second. Wilson advances to third. 1 down. Council makes the play. Here's Giambi, 1 for 4 RBI. Ground out earlier. He singled last time up. Giambi looking to be the hero. Infield in, outfield is shallow. A deep fly ball wins it. Fastball down, grounded foul. 0-1. Little Yancey. Change up away, pulled foul, out of play. 0-2. Come on, Jason. Cutter middle in. That's skied, right center. This could do it. Bambino's going to be there. We're going to send Wilson. Catch is made. Tagging Wilson. Here's the throw from Bambino. It's going to be late. Sac fly winner for Giambi. His second RBI does it. Freebooters win as we walk off on the sac fly. 6-5 the score. What a late rally from the Booters as we came back when it looked bleak in the 8th. Back-to-back homers. Put us back in it. Tied the game. We win in 10. Let's go, Boots. Let's go. This crew ain't dead yet, boys. That's a walk-off winner. Bambino hitless today, as well as Reggie Sanders, Robin Yount, and George Bell. RBI double for Scooter Sambrick, RBI double for Craig Counsell, RBI double for Andrew Jones, RBI double for Gary Gaetti, and an RBI ground out for Bambino. For us, hitless today were Ava Blanc, as well as Casper Stern, Rick Dempsey, and Kimmy Smoke. 2 RBIs today for Giambi, 1 on a ground out, 1 on the sac fly to win it on the walk-off. Mashed Taters had a big 3-run homer, and back-to-back with him was Ron Say, who had the solo knock to tie it in the 8th. Quilita, 7 2/3, gets the no decision, 9 hits, giving up 4 and runs, 1 homer. She falls to 0-2. Lupinovich, 2 innings pitched. She gives up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 homer, and 2 strikeouts. She falls to 1-3. The inherited runner at second is not an earned run because it's automatically put there, so it doesn't count against your ERA, but it still counts as a loss. For us, Danny Deals, 5 innings today, gives up 8 hits, 3 walks, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. He stays at 3-3. Grapowski, 3 innings in relief. Rookie goes 4 hits, giving up 1 earned run, 1 strikeout. Winning pitcher is Amazo Hayes, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, giving up 2 strikeouts. He improves to 4-0 on the year and has his ERA under 3. Mashed Taters, your player of the game. He finished a triple shy of the cycle, driving in 3 runs on a homer. Scooter Sambrick, the runner-up, with 2 hits at the top of the lineup and 2 stolen bases, driving in a run and scoring once. And Willie Bacon, your third-place finisher, with 2 doubles, a single, and 2 runs scored as well. Not bad. That is a solid victory for us. There's only one donut left in the box. Who gets it, Russell or Stern? Russell. He's playing better. There you go, Bill. And Stern has basically no loyalty. I want to get rid of him anyway, so it's fine. Looking around the league, got some roster moves to go over here, it looks like. Couple, okay. Von Asen +7 accuracy there in the free agent pool. Nice. Orlando Cabrera, the middle infielder, picked up by the Pigs, who replaced Billy LeBoink. Chili Davis to the Crocs. He's going to replace veteran Major Leaguer Brett Boone. Buck Swiner, damn it, he got picked up. 6'5", you're overpaying that man. He's going to go to the Crocs to replace Luis Gonzalez, former Major Leaguer. They're also going to pick up Clifford Kane, who was... Actually, they're going to cut Clifford Kane and bring in shortstop Barry Larkin, former Major Leaguer, a Hall of Famer as well. Stern does get +3 arm and a random roll to 77, but I'm looking to get rid of him because he sucks. Honestly, he does. Like, he needs to go. What we got in the outfield was... We still have Poke Foster. I don't like Poke Foster for this, so... Rosie Hardman. She's probably cheaper than Stern, ain't she? She is. A lot younger, too. Yeah, I can work with that. Let's go. Come on, Rosie. You'd probably be better than Casper anyway. He hasn't been hitting well, so... I'm also looking to get rid of Kimmy Smoke here as well, but I don't think there's any catchers available. Or there are. There's Tenants. He would be a nice upgrade. Oyoshima... More, nah. I think we signed Tenants here. Kimmy Smoke just ain't doing it for us this year, and Tenants is a little bit cheaper, so bring him in as well. Okay. Anyone else that I want to, like, egregiously get rid of? I don't think so. I think we're doing pretty good with what we got. Pitching-wise, there is Archie Alonso. We could get rid of Chad Bradford. Cooper, I'm not going to bring her in, I don't think. Von Asen and McWales, probably not right now. Sutcliffe, we could bring him in. He's getting close. And Simba Delano. Okay. Nah. Okay. I think we're good. I think the only move we'd make is for Alonso here. 27. bring him in for Bradford. That would cost a little bit of money, but that'd be fine. Chad's not playing well anyway, so let's go ahead and bring in Archie Alonso, bring in the rookie, see what he can do. Maybe he'll do a little bit better. Okay. Made some roster moves there. That's nice. Player development, what do we got? 3, 6, 2, 6% chance to get rid of this. We're going to go for this one. And this one's gone. Okay, this one will be here next game. Okay, we'll get this one for Taters real quick. 1 speed, 1 arm. He's going to get the nice little puppy. Does not get the extra speed, unfortunately, which we would have liked. Does get the right field backup position, though, so now he can play right field and first base. Nice job, Mash. Good job. And then we're supposed to have one more game here against the Moose real quick. We'll go ahead and sim up through that because, well, we're not going to be playing it, so let's just end the episode here. We're right now 3-0. Looking to go a perfect 4-0 here through the sim, and then we'll identify who we play next time. Moose come in 11-14. We come in at 15-11. Vanderwink 1 for 3, 5.23 ERA and a 1-for-1 WHIP for them. And for us, Durbin Holmes 2-1, 3.71 ERA and a 1.44 WHIP. Go ahead and use the suggested lineup, and then we're going to go ahead and sim this game. See what happens here in the sim. Ooh, nice job, guys. 4-0 victory. I love that. We finish a perfect 4-0 on the episode. We're now 16-11. Nice. And we do not have any manager moments. Okay, looking around the league. Von Asen is picked up by the Overdogs, have replaced former Major Leaguer Kevin Millwood. Noah Kaiser to the Moonstars, have replaced Air Lovestone in their rotation. All right, nice. Not bad. All right. And then I know we wanted to get try and get rid of Surrounded here for Grapowski, so let's see if we can get it. Shopping spree. 4 velo to 49, down 2 accuracy to 89. Gets the bonus 4 velocity, so he's at 53 now. It's plus 8 total. Does not get rid of Surrounded, though. That would have been nice. Still, he's an A- now. Good job, Stitch. All right, and then next episode, guys, let's take a look at the schedule here. We are supposed to play the Moonstars, who are a really good team this year. I believe they beat the piss out of us, so I don't think we'll play either of these games. We have not seen the Overdogs yet this year, so I think we might be targeting them. We'll see what their record is. Actually, we did play them. We beat them 2-0. We'll see. We probably want to definitely get a game in against the Grass Eaters since they're division rivals, and I can't stand them. And then Sandcats. Yeah, I could take a match against the Sandcats. Why not? We'll take one against these Grass Eaters and one against the Sandcats. We'll sim the rest of these. We'll sim these 3 games next episode. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. 4-0, perfect episode for the Freebooters. We won the first game against the Wild Pigs, 5-2 in the sim. We then demolished them 12-3 in the first game we played behind Randy Johnson, who just struck out 13 of them like it was not even a chore. And then we came back, rallied back against the Moose in the one game we played, winning 6-5 in extra innings, walking it off. And then in the sim, we shut them out 4-0. We finished 4-0. We're now 16-11 in first place by 4 games over the Grass Eaters, in commanding presence in the division right now. We are getting hot right here at the halfway mark of the season. Tune in next time to see if we can keep it going against those damn Grass Eaters. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live and or donate money if you so choose. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. I'll catch you on the next episode, guys. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.